Well, this is actually kind of a different movie for me. I'm putting this together because Fraser von Kettering asked me and a couple of others that are also fellow YouTubers to show off my workspace, where I paint, where I game. What does it look like? And I never thought of doing that, but I thought, why not? Why not? And it's a personal place for me, but I thought, my fellow YouTubers, they've showcased theirs, and we're a community, and I think it's nice. So I'll put this up here for a little while and let you guys see and make some comments. And you kind of get a glimpse of my space. Anyway, let's take a look at it. Well, Fraser and others that have asked me, what does my hobby space look like? So I've never showed many people. So I think that by request from my new dear friend Fraser, I'm going to give you a sneak peek into my world. Let's take a walk and let's go see. All right, here we go. So, first off, this is my man cave. So I keep all my board games and all my rule sets here in this beautiful area. So this is a mind of a wargamer for sure. As you can see, all of the rule books. And oh my gosh, do we all have a lot of these things. I think I've collected more rule sets than most anybody in the world. Why? I have no idea. But you can sit here and have a nice time. My gaming room has a small kitchen that my friends and gamer friends can enjoy. Coffee, beer, scotch, whatever you'd like. And here we can sit together and enjoy it. So let's take a look at the rest of it. Well, let's take a look at what's going on inside the vault. Now, this is my gaming room. That's it in its entirety. So I come in here in the evenings, and this is where I sit. Well, this is the area that where most all of the miniatures get painted, about 99%. So I sit right here and I listen to music, watch movies, and paint my little heart off. Of course, everybody has to have a good cup of tea. But this is my paints, and this is where I sit. And this is my collection. It just really is a very, very nice place to hang out. So that's it in its panorama. And that's my companion that keeps me safe most of the evening. But when it gets dark down here, sometimes I'll turn around and that thing will scare the living bejesus out of me. So that's my painting room. So there's the collection that I'm putting up. So everything from the biblical age. You can see as we get closer, they're all labeled. Egypt, Alexander the Great, Thrace, Carthage, and it just goes through time, all the way through the ancient world, all the way through the medieval world, Asia, the Renaissance. Takes a turn over here to 30 Years' War and going into the American War of Independence, 7 Years' War, Napoleonics, Age of Reason, English Civil War, American I know the Mexican-American War, Napoleonics, and then over here we jump to the American Civil War, colonial, Sudan Wars, World War I, World War II. Oh, can't forget the hyphenated wars, and all the way to modern. So where do I game? Well, I have two gaming rooms. This is one. This is my favorite table because I built it on kitchen cabinets. So rollable kitchen cabinets. So I have nice storage and I can move the table any which way that I want. So it's a 7x5 table, and I have carpet tiles here because it's just kind of nice, and then I put my mat down whatever I need. So I think it's for my friends that come over to game. It's a nice and comfortable place and a lot of fun. And these cabinets here where I keep all of my terrain. Everything's well organized and kept in good order. So this is where everybody can pick what it is that they want to have. So there's a nice bathroom here, nice gaming. So two gaming tables, and yeah, fresh air, drinks, coffee, tea, and you can come and pick any soldier or any army in history you want, and that's it. So anyway, this gives you an idea of where I game and where I paint, and I hope you all enjoyed it very much as I do. Well, I hope you enjoyed that tour. I don't give that tour very often, but I got really strong-armed and my arm twisted by a YouTuber that we all love and cherish, old Fraser. He said, I'm nosy, I'm curious. Where do I paint and what does my room look like? And he showed his, and I've seen a couple of others, and I've always liked to look, what people have and where they paint, where they do. And of course, I see Fraser's every time he makes a movie, so I guess I should be showing where I do my production. So, well, I don't usually come on camera very often, so this is kind of a different twist for me. But anyway, you get to see where I paint and where I put things together in my production room, and where I game, mostly solo, but I do have some gamer friends that come over, and that's a lot of fun. And it's a good spot for that. The dice rolling here is really, really good, and I always mean to give everybody a good time when they come by. That's for sure. They like it, so they can pick whatever they want to, right? Say, I think I'm going to do English Civil War this week. So that's nice. But hey, let's take a look and see what's on my painting table. And I really want to get this off my painting table. This has been a 4-month project. Austrians of 1866. Not too hard to paint, but I'm happy we're almost done. I'm in the final stretch. So I'm desperately trying to finish off my Austrian army for 1866. So I just am working on command stands. I've still got some painting left to do on the officers. And I'm at the highlight stage now. So I've put my last wash on, and now I'm highlighting and finishing up the bases. So this is what's left, is Saxon and Bavarian artillery, Saxon cavalry, 2 Austrian cavalry units, Saxon Jaegers, and the general command. So once I have those finished, then I can publish that video and put it to bed. And of course, from Curacao, I just got in my new Viking figures. I was missing a couple of command personalities. I'm going to turn this into Alfred the Great holding the cross, He's supposed to be a Viking warlord, but I'm gonna turn him into the king. I think he'd make a great figure. Actually, I bought the little pack just for him. The rest of the figures here will get painted up, and I'll probably do a little shield wall or something like that. We'll see. But that should only take a couple hours. But anyway, this is my painting table. I keep all my supplies there, and paints are handy, and glue and brushes and everything as all of us need. Anyway, you guys take care. Well, people always ask me how I paint so quickly, and I'm not quite sure. But I purchased these Austrian generals from Essex, and I'm almost getting finished now with the Austrian 1866 army, which I'm going to put up pretty soon. So I finished mounting most of the cuirassier, got flags left to do. I have my generals. I showed you the kind of in progress, but I forget. Now I'm down to the last, well, second to last stab. So I put on a wash. I prefer using the soft tone, dark tones, and I use a mixing medium. And yeah, the wash goes on now. Got my last Hussar regiment there ready to wash up, and then I do highlights and then basing. It's a process, but like manufacturing, it's just if you got a process and you do it correctly, then it gets done pretty fast.